Hello everyone. Good evening. So, today is Saturday, and we are gonna record some important things which I have been developing. Um, Recently, I have started doing journaling my trades, and it's been really significant when you record each and every trade of yours. What was points which you have took an entry and exit. So yeah, I'm going to take you to the screen, and I'll show you uh, the entries and exits also. It is good when you record yourself and tell someone uh, tell the person who is in seek of these wisdom, you can say. So basically, this will grow over time in ourselves also. So we won't be able to stick to the same policies what we have right now. So we can also upgrade these. All right. So basically, one more thing I want to add is today I'm using this beautiful Wacom One pen tablet. You can see this. I hope you can. My camera is like, it's tracking my face, and if I'm like putting this one, so it is getting confused, very gone. Okay, anyway, so this is Wacom One pen tablet. um, Very versatile, because I'm not gonna use my mouse. I'm using this pen, which is battery free and pressure sensitive, as well as it has capable to replace your mouse. So I'm holding this pen only, all these explanation, so you can see how effective it is. And you can also use Wacom pen tablets for your educational purposes. Okay, so specs wise, I'll make another video, but we'll gonna stick to this content. But especially, I'll make another video for it. All right, so I'm gonna open OBS. It's here in my desktop. All right, so I'll open my trading journal. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this is my trading journal, and so this is 30 days profitable option buying challenge by Absolute Aki. The risk reward, what we maintain in this challenge is at least 2 is to 1 reward to risk. And you can see these are the wins and losses. Here is the wins and the losses. So as you can see, we have got 10 wins only, but losses are 17. I'll show you, like, even though if we have this ratio, but we are still profitable. Okay, so date, day, and asset, which asset I'm gonna trade and what's time. Generally, I trade in these three time frames. So these are the dates, days, as well as holidays. There's no trade. So as you can see here, the first month, Tuesdays and Fridays, those are the first days of the month. So I did not take any trade. I'm just watching these trades because it was a new month. Uh, the buyers and sellers were usually aggressive, and so I did not take any trade. But the second day, when it was about 2 p.m., so I saw an opportunity and secured almost 1 is to 2 risk reward. So you can see there is no notes here or no comments. But if you see here, the very next Monday, again, we had a loss of 53 rupees. It's almost a dollar. Again, there's no record here, but I would prefer to do everyone what happened here, as I'll show you here. When I saw there's a one more um, a loss here in Wednesday, the next week of the February. So I recorded, okay, what was happened there, and the comment was after an entry I saw intraday resistance, but it was too late to realize and hit the SL. So it was definitely clear message that it was I was in a FOMO to take a trade. That was early in the morning. So we had exciting Wednesdays because previous day I had a good profit of 1 is to 3 almost. 1 is to 3 will become 450 rupees, but when you exit, there are some differences. So this confidence brought me a small loss of 154 rupees on the very next day. So this is the point which we need to remember next time. Okay, the second trade was again the profit 1 is to 2. I saw there is a fall and price hitting the previous day support. Initiated the trade and secured 1 is to 2. All right, so you can see the chart as well. So I was telling this green trend line is the previous day low. You can see here, and I saw the support and took a trade here. So initiated at least 1 is to 2, and maybe with volatility it hit the SL, because when it hits 1 is to 1, I moved the SL to entry. So that is the reason you can see you won't be able to see like complete 1 is to 3 all the trades. Some trades will also go to 1 is to 5, 1 is to 6, 1 is to 8 also, but we need to be patient as well as very strict to our stop loss. And yeah, so yeah, this was a trade on 288 rupees. Again, that confidence, with the same confidence I took that one more. You can see 162. uh, that was a losses. Let's see the comment. Maybe I have written incorrect entry on the rising wedge. Okay, so it was a rising wedge. So when I took the entry is here, so without taking any confirmations, another like second confirmations. So you can see there is um, SMA which is following here. So I would have made an entry here after crossing, uh, after closing SMA, but I have entered here only, so it took my stop loss, so I exited here. Um, yeah, so these are the points, so you'll understand what was went wrong. So that day it was a break even, because two losses and one profit made break even. So you can see the very next day my confidence was neutral, so I did not take any trade. But the second trade was 1 is to 2 again, if I'm not wrong, 1 is to 1 maybe. So let's see the comment. Mark the previous day high, low, and closing, and took a trade accordingly when price breaking the previous low, and secured 1 is to 2, but market fall continued. Okay, let's see the chart. I think this is the one, 221. Okay, this is very interesting one. These high, low, and closing importance. So what happened here is this is the high of the previous day, and this is the low of the previous day, and this was a closing. I initiated the trade when it break the previous day low, that was this here. So you need to see here, guys, when the price is hitting here. So you need to understand what is market is telling, whether it is making any patterns or it is continuing its journey. So when I saw the confirmations like, okay, it is going to continue this journey. So I have initiated the trade here with 1 is to 2, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, 1 is to 1 I have secured. It was a 1 is to 2 belief, but while exiting, the market will fluctuate basically. Okay. So third trade, I'm not sure why I didn't take. So the day was 220 rupees. And again on the Friday, the last day of the week, I made two losses again. That was 155 and minus 23. This is cost to cost. Let's see the comment. Analysis was perfectly right, but could not hold the trade and exited with cost to cost. Analysis was right. Let's see what was analysis. Okay, so what I did is I drew the Fibonacci from here to the low to high. You can see there's a Fibonacci. So when the market is like reached here, so I did an entry, but I exited here because I couldn't hold the levels. So we should take care of these kind of things when we are writing our analysis. So we should stick to our trade plan. So otherwise, you won't be able to see the profits. Week ended the first week, and the second week there was a huge losses. You can see 1,010 rupees. Okay, so I remember what was went wrong here. So I used this broker. The very next Monday they have removed this stop loss market order in the uh, order section, so I couldn't place my stop loss. You can see very consistent stop losses here because of the term called SL market. What does it mean? If you are setting a SL to certain price, like 510 rupees, so when market hits 510, so it will exit your trade with the market order. So it's a very important um, order type which they have removed. So I made a loss of 1,000 rupees again. Like candle is, oh, that's a huge candle. Okay, this almost 100 points, but I would have exited here. So it was making higher highs. So that was almost 100 points. Anyway, so 131 plus 879 is almost 1,010 rupees. Sorry, the next day, Tuesday, I made almost 237 rupees of loss. So let's see the comment. Yeah, so first trade I couldn't hold as it was showing negative PNL. Almost hit my SL, but didn't actually. Apparently hit my target later. So the first trade also the positive, and what I so it was about to hit my stop loss, so above this level, but you can see the result. So this was a loss again, but we'll see. The next trade was a good profits. What was the comment? Second trade was confident. I was confident and booked profit almost 1 is to 3 risk reward. But target hit almost 1 is to 5. Let's see the chart. Okay. I think I would have exited here or here, maybe somewhere. And it made a negative candle. So it is equally hit my target. Uh, yeah. This was the second trade and this was the first trade. Both trade were accurate. Okay, so let's move on to the next day. Listen here, if there was no setup at all, so you cannot go and hit the buy or sell signals. So what I've written is तुक्के की ट्रेड. तो यहाँ पे मतलब वहाँ नॉर्थ इंडिया में बोला जाता है कि सिंपली आई टुक इट. सो तुक्के की ट्रेड, सम गेस. तो तुक्के की ट्रेड था ये. So it was a negative. Okay, not sure about the trade, but took it anyhow, hit my correct SL. Okay, so but But let's see the third trade. It was bang. Price hit the previous day close and it was a gap down area. Price took a strong resistance and held my trade with slight fear inside. Apparently, I conquered my fear with some deep breaths. What I used to do, secured my profit when price hit the 50% fall from the entry. So let's see the chart. Okay, so I think here was the entry because this was the gap area. So this was act like a resistance. So I initiated the trade here. It exited my trade here because from here it is 50%. So I had to exit. But you can see, guys, this was a really good trade, 1347. So really good number. So I made around 1042 rupees, recovering from the previous two trades. Okay, so with that confidence, I took a next day trade that was Thursday, Thursday expiry. So this is a chart and this is the comment. Identified the rising wedge pattern and took an entry on the top and secured 1:5 risk reward with this trade. Let's see the chart. All right, so this is the rising wedge which I was talking. Okay, so I would have added a one more signal confirmation, that is SMA or EMS. So I believe I have entered here. So when I saw this uh, pattern, like it was trying to reach but it wasn't going further, that is a clear indication that it is going to break this pattern. So I secured my profits here. 1:5, I believe. Yeah, 1:5. That is 600. Yeah. So next trade I lost it, but why? I have a reason. Complete sideways market, took two trades, both P and C side, and hitting SL on the both sides. That is so sad. Let's see what this chart looks like. Okay, this complete sideways. After breaking that pattern, it went up and down, so it was sideways. This is unnecessary trade, guys. There's no use of taking trade after a successful trade, so I should be very careful next time. No trades for the next day because I was digesting these trades, and it was a Friday, so I don't wanted to make it any further losses also. So I did not take any trade here, I guess. So Monday, I have watched a market and took a small cost to cost trade. So sideways market again, that one. So but Tuesday I'm not able to trade in the morning, and second trade was cost to cost again. There was no chart. Okay, so third trade was, we have a comment here. Market was trending and I was looking for short trades. Though market has come down for a while but reversed from the 0.618 fib level and making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, let's see the chart. Okay, so I made an entry here. So slightly profits are shown but reversed. Why? Because we have a zone here. We can see multiple times this zone has been tested. So from here it took a reverse. So here it hit my SL. So it's a clear one. So we need to be careful here also. Once the pattern is breaking, so we need to be sure that there was no resistance which is resistance or support which has been testing for a while. So we should avoid those things also sometime. Okay. Yeah, that was a 175 rupees loss for the day. So the next day was confidence, with confidence, because the analysis was right yesterday. and it was under my risk management, so I was confident. Okay, the trade was saw trend line and price is breaching this downwards, and made a small profit in the flow, exited the trade with 1 is to 3 reward risk. Let's see the chart. Okay, so this was an entry because it was breaking the pattern and it was very near. It was keeping my stop loss, the very small stop what I give. So I was expecting at least the price to be here, but I think I exited here only because price was started reversing. See, sometimes you cannot hold your profits also. That is the one more psychological reason what human minds have. So maybe I have seen these support levels. So I thought, okay, the price may hit here also. So these are the thoughts we generally undergo. It's good, like when you are doing a manual trade. So these are the points we can able to track. But eventually, I have achieved my 1 is to 3 uh, reward risk reward. So the final day was the Friday, and Friday was the damn dread. That was comment was kept big SL and price reversed from the entry immediately. I remember this trade a lot because this is so sad. Like when I made an entry here, just imagine like you see there is a trend breakout and there's a consolidation, and you're expecting your price to be like go at least somewhere you are expecting. But when you made an entry here, you can see the reversal. Maybe it was about to reach this trend line and then it will come reverse. So you need to be take care of that. But this was the mm, learning point. So you should not hurry, you know, uh, to take a trades. Okay, but that was a huge loss. I remember that. Okay, so next Monday, I don't know, there was no momentum in the market. I was kept seeing the market, but market like did not respond to me, and I made a huge losses of like 672 rupees. So Thursday was a good day. After a pattern breakout, waited for the price to retest, secured at least 1 is to 5 risk reward, but the chart entry here, so I won't be able to explain in this. But I would recommend you to do every day. All the chart and the comment should be there. Uh, Wednesday is like Bank Nifty closing, I mean the expiry. So after the pattern breakout, waited for the price to retest, secured 1 is to 3 risk reward. Let's see the pattern. Okay, so this was a fall and it retested and it was stuck, fell. Clear trade, small gains but huge impact. Okay, what was the item? 1 is to 3. Yes, 1 is to 3 profits. Yeah. So again, next trade is also I made 1 is to 1. So total was 561, and I think that was a second trade chart, I guess. Yeah, from here. I don't know how it become 1 is to 1. Maybe theta was too much decaying. Oh no, see, look at here, theta. My entry was here. So I waited. My profits, losses. Then when I exited, it was just 1 is to 1. This is the problem in option, though you are correct. So, but when there is no correct time entry, you won't be able to make any profits, right? So the final day of the month, first trade was a loss, like the big loss. Why? Because not a great pattern to trade, hit the SL. Okay, let's see the pattern. Okay, this was a falling wedge. It was broken out and it was retesting here. I think I made an entry here. So it with volatility it hit the SL. So this was in 15 minutes. So the candles were a little bigger. So you need to be careful in that. Okay. Okay, let's see the second trade. Yeah, that was a bank last trade. Saw a falling wedge, have been waiting patiently for and secured 1 is to 3 profits from the trade. Okay, let's see the same falling wedge. It has a different angle. Okay, so this is a falling wedge. Uh, okay, that's it for the day. So we closed our month with 2,726 uh, rupees of profits. So it was a green month again, and let's market this as a green. What we have learned so far is to um, trade your journal your trades in a good way so that you can learn from it and you can build something out of it also. So it's very important, like you can see I have just got only 10 wins but 17 losses, but this losses were insignificant. I mean, the small losses and the profits were big, so that's the reason I'm able to close my month with a positive note. But imagine, guys, here I'll show you. So instead of these big reds, if my psychology were right, just imagine 150 minus 150. Losing, like almost 2,000 rupees, I would have just closed it for 600. Then I would have made almost 3,500 plus. Uh, so we have to improve this in the coming month, that is March. So we have already have a 1 day um, thing. So that's it for the day, I guess. We are almost, it is 7 o'clock Saturday. So we have to leave and enjoy the life also. Uh, that's it. I think I'm going to upload this tomorrow morning so that you can watch it in your home with your couch comfort zone. That's it. So we'll see you in the next video.